Fitz on Flix. I'm Fitz, this is my friend Murph.
More than meets the eye, bitch.
That's right, dear sir. This week we saw a movie called Transformers, The Revenge of the Fallen. Murph, what do you think of this movie? What's it about? Tell the people, should I?
Why don't you tell them?
I will, okay. So, Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen. It's obviously a sequel to the first one, 2 years ago, maybe 3, Transformers. Michael Bay film. Michael Bay, he's brought us such works of shit as Armageddon, Pearl Harbor, Bad Boys, not Sean Penn's version, his version. Anyways, so this guy, you know, the classic cartoon series, classic cartoon toys, Transformers,
yep.
The more than meets the eye, as you say. Vehicles that can turn into giant robots. They're from another planet, and they come down, and they're good ones and they're bad ones. They're the Autobots. The Autobots?
Yep,
yeah,
they're the good ones.
The Autobots versus the Decepticons, because they're always trying to deceive people, deceive them, and they're awful. Anyways, after the first one, we think, wow, we beat the Decepticons. We're, you know, the world's safe, and everyone likes the Autobots. Brilliant. But guess what? Nope. Decepticons are back, and now they're more powerful than ever, and they have this plan that they're going to destroy Earth for the revenge and blah blah blah, so it's going to be a big fight, and in the middle of all this fighting, our good friend, I was going to say LaDouche, but not anymore, because he's buff.
Shia LaBeouf.
He's in this movie, him and Megan Fox, and they got to help the Autobots to destroy the Decepticons, and Murph, what do you think of this movie?
Alright, Michael Bay, fantastic at what you do with making robots look like cars, and you get it looks so real. It's amazing. Everything else you do, shit. The story was so bad. The acting was terrible.
Well,
the script. Most of the acting was terrible. Actually, you know what? The acting wasn't that bad. We'll get back to that later. But the script was so stupid.
Oh.
You have these stupid robots talking to each other like they're in the hood.
Yeah, yeah.
And just like.
They're from outer space, not the hood.
Right, they have personalities now, and they're trying to be all funny, but they're really corny and cheesy, and it's made me sick.
Corn and cheese do not go together.
But I'll tell you, all the fight scenes, all the robots going at it was awesome. I wish the 2.5 hours of this movie was just that.
See, that's where I disagree. We think we both agree this movie's pretty stupid. But where I disagree, I thought when the robots are fighting, parts of it looked cool, but I also, there were a lot of parts of it, I had no idea what was going on. You had robots that looked just like each other, the good ones and the bad ones, they looked just like each other, and there were pieces of metal going at each other. I don't know who's winning. I'm assuming the good guys are winning, but sometimes they're not, because then you get the actor crying, oh, that one just got killed, or got hurt, and then you go, oh, geez, I was ready to clap, because I thought a good guy won, but it didn't. But the scenes where it was just the people talking, some were terrible. Some were terrible, so corny, so poorly written. Others were, you know, I thought okay. Shia LaBeouf, who we've ridiculed on this show before, he was pretty good in this.
One of the highlights.
He was one of the highlights in this movie. Listen, that's not to say, his character, I mean, they gave him some pretty stupid things to say, but it wasn't his fault. He said them with conviction and with valor, and Shia, good job. There, the writers of this film, they're the idiots.
Oh,
there was some.
They're the guys that wrote Star Trek.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. I know it's hard to believe because Star Trek was so amazing.
Like the TV series Star Trek?
No, the movie.
I don't know if you're right about that.
I'm definitely right about that.
We all have to look it up online and get back to us on that. You can write us. I'll check it out when I get home, but I don't know about that.
He doesn't. I'm smarter than him.
Check out your SAT.
Can I just say, I get a message from Megan Fox.
Ooh,
Not only do you suck as an actress, but you're ugly too. What do you think about that? Ugly.
I mean, we can disagree on that. She runs. I'll tell you, what she's good at? Running in slow motion. A lot of scenes of her running in slow motion, and I think it's always very windy when her hair's always flowing in all different directions. I say, hey, so good job with your hair and with the running, but yeah, the acting not so good. A lot of really terrible parts. I mean, when your house gets destroyed, and literally like a minute later you're making jokes and taking off to head to college, like you kind of forget the house is like on fire and blah blah blah. A lot of holes in the story. I don't want to give anything away. Simple fact of the matter is, if you like the first one, you're gonna like this one. If you like the first one, I don't know how bright you are, I don't know what the problem is, but you're gonna like part 2. Go see it. It's your kind of movie. If you didn't like the first one, or you like smart movies, don't go see this. Anyone that tells you it's the movie of the summer is absolutely wrong, and they haven't just seen Star Trek or Hangover or a million other movies that are better.
Up.
Best movie so far of the year. So yeah, thank you very much, Murph. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Always a pleasure. And yeah, Transformers, stay away. Stay not away, but come to us on FitzOnFlix.com. Yeah. Anyways, watch us, FitzOnFlix.com. We look forward to seeing you, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.